Welcome back, guys, for more Santa Lucia. So last time we got a nice frat tour, and we obviously have Ben kind of making friends with a nude guy, which is kind of cool. At least it seemed like that. But of course, what got in the way is Ben being Ben and being like, "Uh-oh, Bryan's here. Why can't I handle this one situation?" But as you can tell, I'm kind of railing on Ben right now because he's definitely in the wrong here. Anyways, let's continue. Once again, I decided to walk alone to fresh some. This time, though, I responded to Karina's text. Told her I was going to walk with Zach instead. Unfortunately, we don't seem to be on speaking terms right now, so it wasn't a surprise when I came back from my shower and saw he was already gone. Stepping in the door, I see he's already sitting in his usual spot in the far corner of the room. Man, I hope Karina didn't notice. I look towards the spot where our group usually sits, but there's nobody there yet. That's odd. Cutting it kind of close, guys. Pretty unusual for Carlos to let it happen too. I wonder what's up. It's 5 minutes after and my group still hasn't showed up. Dr. Shannon has already began lecture. Did I miss an email or something? The professor is cut off by the sound of the door opening. We all look back in unison and see our missing stragglers stumble in through the door. Sorry we're late, Professor. It won't happen again. The next time I see that panda. Dr. Shannon stares up at my friends with a stern look on her face. Welcome, you three. I don't mind you being a little tardy, but next time, try not to make a big show of it. Alright. After that dramatic entrance, the rest of them join me on our side of the room. I'm struck by a curious, yet not entirely unwelcome absence. There's no cocky panda grin accompanying them this time. I hold my tongue about it until after class. Hey, Karina? Yeah, what's up? Where's Bryan? Ugh, don't get me started. Carlos shows a surprising restraint, instead choosing to fold his arms and look down the hall. He kind of made us wait a long time, only to end up ditching us halfway here. My ears perk up. Really? Why's that? I guess he forgot he had football practice scheduled today. Nate puts up 2 fingers on both hands and curls them forward once he emphasizes forgot. Yeah. It's one of the big ones, too. They've got an away game they're playing this weekend. He already had his absence cleared with his professors. It was very kind of him to inform us ahead of time. Yeesh. Sorry about that, guys. At least Dr. Shannon was chill about it. I've heard other professors like to lock the doors or kick out any latecomers. My business law professor is like that. Karina's right. It could have been a lot worse. It's weird, but I'm strangely relieved to know that Bryan's not going to be around much today. I can kind of relax a bit. Anyway, what did you guys think of lecture today? I decided today is the ideal day to hang out at the frat house. Without having much to worry about Bryan, I'm able to let loose and enjoy myself. After a few rounds of getting my face slammed with blue shells in that racing game everybody loves, a few of the brothers gather up us pledges and lead us out into the field. Glad everyone can make it. Kane, Thomas, and I came up with a little project we'd like y'all to participate in. The wolf interjects while the rabbit heads off to start prepping something on the field. We're gonna host a game of soccer for you guys to play. Want to see how well you guys mesh with the crew. I'm gonna go get some other brothers. You got this, Kane? Totally, bro. Go do your thing. Blake runs back into the house, leaving the rest of us alone with the wolf. So, we're going to split everyone up into 2 teams. Each team will be made up of half of us current members and half of you pledges. Sound good? The group of us resoundingly agree with the idea. Yeah! I'll admit, I'm getting a little pumped about it. Is there any room for one more? A feeling that disappears just as quickly when I notice a familiar figure has crossed the field and stands next to Kane. Sorry I'm late, guys. Glad you can make it, bro. Shit. Go join the others. I'm about to explain the rules. You got it. Of course he'd be here. Why wouldn't he be here? Why can't I get over this? So, hey Bryan. So, phew, I'm tired from having practice all day. But I can't pass up a friendly game of soccer, you know? Yeah. Before long, Blake returns with a fair number of the brothers behind him and split into teams. Naturally, I end up on the same team as Bryan. Ben! Kane calls out to me right as he passes the ball in my direction. I manage to catch it, but I'm quickly cornered by Blake. Ben, I'm wide open! Ha! I do my best to power through Blake's defenses, but he's way better at the game than I am. I watch in disappointment as he makes a beeline for a net and scores an easy goal. Bryan walks up to me with an exasperated expression. Why didn't you pass it to me? My heart starts pounding. Why do you have to show up to this? Sorry, I guess I'm not really feeling up to it today. You okay, man? Without another word, I run off to get into position for the next ball. About an hour and a half passes before the rabbit calls for the end of the game. Great job, guys! Well played. The other team cheers for the fairly decisive victory they earned. I'm usually pretty good at soccer, but this time my heart wasn't in it. I watch as the brothers go down the line, giving each other the pledges a brief performance review. Eventually, it's my turn. Ah, Ben! Phew, at least it's Kane. He's probably the one brother I've had the easiest time connecting with. You did really well, dude. Can't believe how fast you run. Thanks. I, used to be on the track and field team in high school. Right on. Couple of points we'd like to discuss with you, though. Oh boy, here it comes. You've got the fundamentals down, but Thomas in particular felt you need to work on your teamwork and passing. Okay. I kinda agree too. There were several times that our friend Bryan was wide open, but you never passed to him. The shrug. The wolf shrugs his shoulders. You did fine passing to me, but I don't know. I'm not the only one you should be trying to impress. Right. I'll keep that in mind. Still, I think you did well. I look forward to playing with you again. He walks off after giving me a thumbs up. Ugh, how embarrassing. Guess I'm not hiding my issues with Bryan as well as I thought, huh? Looking over at the other side of the line, I see Bryan is receiving the evaluation from Blake. Overall, you did fantastic, dude. You're a super valuable guy to have on the team. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. They finish their exchange with a cordial handshake. I roll my eyes. Of course he'd get high regards and everything. He's already an athlete. Why wouldn't he be good at this game, too? Once every pledge has received their evaluation, we return to the house to cool off and chill. Unfortunately, I'm not up to spending any more time here for the day. You heading out, Ben? As I'm packing my bag, I'm approached by the wolf. Oh, yeah. I've got some homework I need to do. Bummer. We're just about to start a team deathmatch land session. It's no big loss, trust me. I've always sucked at those shooter games. I just bring the team down. I give him a wink as I continue my business. I mean, feel free to drop in anytime you want to learn. I'd be more than happy to show you the ropes. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. With that, he heads back to the rest of the group gathering around the gaming console. I wish this could have gone smoother, but I need to go. Without saying another word to anyone, I walk out the front door, ready to cross the field. Ben, there you are. Can't believe I can't even step off the porch before the panda, who is waiting with his back against the wall, calls out to me. We need to talk. Does it have to be right now? I'm gazing longingly at the bridge across the field, wishing with all my heart to be there instead of here. You're avoiding me, and I want to know why. Ugh. With a hand up to my forehead, I let out a groan before just turning to face him. Fine, let's get this over with. Thanks. We can walk together if you'd prefer. Yeah, I'd rather the brothers not over here. It's about what we did last week, isn't it? The two of us make our way onto the field. Well, out of earshot of the frat house at this point. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but I've been feeling overwhelmingly guilty about it. Why? We didn't do anything wrong, and it's not like we left a mess or anything. I know. It's just... He grows quiet, now having a hard time looking at me. Is it because you didn't want it? I shake my head furiously. No, I wanted it. Oops. No, I wanted it. I wanted it badly. I guess it's because... He suddenly stops in his tracks. Is it because you want to do more than just that? My heart skips a beat. He finally verbalizes the thing I've been too afraid to admit. Yeah. Seriously, this is... That's what all this was about? He lets out a hearty laugh at my expense. Hey... Now that I know what's up, I'm kind of flattered. My face is probably turning scarlet right now. Shut up. Look, dude, I know how difficult asking for something sexual can be at first. So I'm gonna make it easy for you. Huh? My ears perk up in interest. My roommate is out of town for the next couple days. He's on the basketball team and they're busy playing an away game. So, if you want to take the good old panda for a spin, you're welcome to knock on my door later tonight. If you know what I'm saying. His words leave me burning hot and unable to function. Oh. When my mind finally stops short-circuiting, I notice Bryan's already put quite the distance between us. Hey, where are you going? It's getting late. I want to get ready for tonight. But I haven't even said yes yet. Despite my protest, he breaks into a sprint and disappears across the bridge. Fuck. I stand there dumbfounded. What just happened? Did we set something up? Are we... Huh? I blink my eyes for a few seconds. I guess we kinda did. My heart is pounding out of my chest. Oops, my apologies. I can't believe it. Holy shit. God, I'm glad none of the brothers were around to hear this. Pulling on the straps on my backpack to readjust it, I steel my resolve and make my way back to the dorm. Even though I'm laying down on my bed, my heart won't stop racing, as if I just finished a workout. I'm holding my phone above me, thumb sliding up across the screen as I absent-mindedly browse the internet. This article would have been interesting, but my mind is somewhere else completely. Bryan's sexy grin is at the forefront of what I'm thinking about right now. I'm actually gonna do this, huh? I'm actually gonna go downstairs, knock on his door, and let nature take its course. I let out a quiet sigh. Across the room, Zach sits at his desk, playing some sort of rhythm game. He clacks around on the keyboard in time with whatever music he's hearing through his headphones. Honestly, the sound would have been annoying if I were doing anything other than lazing around in a pool of emotional turmoil. All I have to do is knock on his door. It's really that easy, huh? We both knew each other pretty well by now, so it's not like we're strangers. And I just finished taking a shower not too long ago to freshen up. And to help calm my nerves. It's been so long since I've done this, though. Bryan's obviously a top, so I hope I'm clean enough down there for him. God, I'm already thinking about it as if it's a sure thing it's gonna happen. What the hell, Ben? I hold a hand over my chest. My heart won't slow down. I can feel this anxious feeling flowing through my veins, too. Why am I so nervous? He's a friend, and we already established that we're interested in each other sexually. Why am I hesitating so hard about this? Is it... I shake my head briefly to chase away the thoughts. It's over between us. I can't stay hung up on him forever. No. Bryan's soothing low registry voice echoes in my head. God, he's so fucking sexy. And he's super thrilled at the fact that I want to go further with him. I'm single, there's nothing tying me down or anything. I should just do it. No, not just do it. I owe it to myself to have fun once in a while. I can't sit around wallowing in self-pity for the next 4 years. If I want things to change, I'm going to have to take the first step. I stuff my phone in my pocket and get up from my bed. I've made up my mind. Hey, Zach? Yeah? He doesn't break eye contact from the screen. Somehow he manages to keep up the intense finger clacking while still acknowledging me. I'm gonna be hanging out with some of my friends for the evening. I'll be back pretty late, so don't worry about me. Okay. Just a cursory nod and a disinterested verbal response. Looks like he's still mad about last weekend. Oh well. Not much I can do about that now. Besides, I have more important things to do. I quickly step into the hall and close the door behind me. Alright, here goes nothing. My heart feels like it's about to flutter away as I make my way towards the stairwell. That anxious feeling in my veins has morphed into barely containing excitement. This is it. I'm actually gonna do this. Practically glide down the stairs to the first floor. The sun's already set on the horizon, leaving nothing but blackness in the windows as I pass by. Pretty sure I remember which room was Bryan's. God, I've wanted this for quite some time, so why am I so nervous? No matter what I do, I can't seem to keep my heart rate under control. Relax, Ben, you got this. Just turn that part of your brain off for a bit and enjoy yourself. I walk past numerous other students as they go about their business. Some are busy chatting with each other with their rooms open. Others seem laser focused on getting to wherever they're heading. I get the occasional greeting as I walk by and return in kind. Hey, all these people so caught up in their own little world, completely unaware of what my purpose is for being down here. No, don't think about it like that. I told you to shut that part of your brain off, stupid. Just go with the flow. If you're doing something you want to do, who gives a shit what everyone else thinks? There it is. I stare at the crude name tag on the door, adorned with a garish and outdated meme. B. Lou. This is it. It's all or nothing. I take a deep breath and I slowly open my eyes. The light shines between the curtains, giving Bryan's room a comfortable atmosphere. Morning already? I let out a slight yawn while cozying up to the naked panda snoring next to me. Guess we went at it longer than I expected last night. Good thing he was down with me staying over. Not feeling like sleeping any longer, I slip the covers off of me and sit over the side of the bed. Pretty sure I left my phone on Bryan's table. The panda rolls over behind me and lays at an angle with his head in his hand. You're up early. What's the occasion? Just wanted to check the time on my phone. I turned it on, fully expecting to see a flood of text messages. To my surprise, though, it seems everyone left me enough alone last night. Good thing I sent Zach a text before bed that I wasn't coming back to the dorm. Probably better to not leave him worrying about me like last time. So, did you have fun last night? Of course. My mind is flooded with memories of what we did. I feel a bit of a blush coming on. It was the most fun I've had in a long time, to tell you the truth. Is that so? Seemingly intrigued by my statement, he sits up and joins me on the side of the bed. Sounds like you're not getting much action. I guess you could say that. I'd rather not talk about my love life right now. Or my lack thereof. Oops. Relax, I'm not trying to tease you or anything. Though I'm wondering now. Would you like to make this a regular thing? I'm taken aback by his question. Holy shit. Is Bryan actually asking me out? It's really sudden. I didn't think we'd move this fast. What are you... Oh! For some reason, he seemed shocked at my response. I didn't mean it like that. Sorry. He shifts forward, resting his elbows on his knees. Sorry for the misunderstanding. I forgot you're kind of new to this whole thing. What do you mean? Ben, I don't do romance or any of that lovey-dovey shit. I don't know why I keep accidentally hitting that. My bad. Sorry, everyone. I'm a free spirit, if you know what I'm saying. I nod my head and look off to the side. I see. I guess what I'm asking is if we could make this a regular thing. Just two friends helping each other out with, you know. Always be on the table, and you never have to worry about pesky things like feelings or whatever. Huh. It's not exactly what I was expecting. But the memories of last night came rushing back again. My stomach is slowly starting to flutter at the idea. Sex with Bryan? Whenever I want? No strings attached? I never really considered doing something like this, but I can't deny how nice it would have been to have a comfortable sexual outlet that I never have to worry about. This is what college life is all about, right? I ponder for a moment, but I think my mind is already made up. Yeah, I think that sounds nice. You're down? He pumps his fist in excitement. Ah, yes! I have one condition, though. Tua? The rest of the group absolutely cannot find out about this. I shake my head and give him a stern look. Keep it on the down low. Got it. You got nothing to worry about from me, dude. I'm sure you have your reasons, and I'm not gonna pry. He pounds his chest with a fist. Won't say a peep. I'm way more discreet than I let on. Thanks, man. I don't know why, but that's really reassuring coming from him. I'm the type that if I make a promise, I'll keep it through. I'll keep it through. Thick and thin. You have my word, the others won't find out about this. Can't stop myself from smiling. What's up? Without warning, I wrap my arms around the panda and give him a squeeze. Whoa! Thanks. For everything, Bryan. Hey, remember what I said about lovey-dovey shit? He rubs the back of his head. Not wanting to make things any more awkward, I release him and stand up from the bed. What are you up to? Getting dressed, silly. I give him a little show as I bend over and pick up my pants. Oh. You sure you don't want to go for another round? I smirk and raise an eyebrow. I would. We have journalism class in less than a half hour. Oh shit! I gotta get that essay printed out still. As he rushes past me to gather his clothes, I give him a swat on the ass. Better get your butt in gear, dude. May not have been what I expected, but I don't think I could have asked for a better outcome this week. I have a good feeling about Bryan and I. Hey, watch it! I sidestep and narrowly avoid a cyclist who barrels around the corner without looking. Sorry, my bad. Before I have time to react further, he's already up the road, disappearing behind a crowd. I roll my eyes and sigh. That guy could have killed me. I think you look great with tread marks across your face. What? Without meaning to, I rub the side of my cheek. I'm kidding. The two of us make our way across campus to the fitness center. Karina called me about an hour ago while I was busy writing an essay, asking if I'd like to work out with her. And honestly, between feeling the burn in my muscles and feeling the burn in my brain, I think I'll take the exercise. It's not really procrastination if I'm using the time productively, right? At least I'm wearing my workout clothes this time. So, how's Zach doing? Karina looks over at me with an inquisitive smile. Fine, I guess. I think I've said this before, but I don't see him that often. He hasn't talked to me in a while either. I just assumed you two were doing better or something, so he didn't need me anymore. I shake my head. It's complicated. There are some days where I think we're getting along well, and then there are days where all communication breaks down. Topped off with the fact that he's almost never around, it's hard to get to know the guy. That's unfortunate. How about you? How's rooming with Shay been treating you? Is it weird if I say I can kind of relate? I feel like Shay and I are in the same situation as you and Zach. Some good days, some bad days. But lately, she hasn't been around that much either. Is that so? It's no biggie. I know her major is super intense. She's probably out studying all night or something with a friend group. Yeah. I'm half tempted to spill the beans about Shay's relationship with Chris, but... Karina, Ben, I don't know who that is. Is that you? A familiar voice rings in my ear. I look off to the side where it came from and see a figure wearing the mentor uniform making its way towards us. Oh, it's Chris. Funny running into you two here. I raise an eyebrow. Yeah, what a coincidence. The shepherd's tail wags furiously behind him. I haven't seen you wear that since orientation. What's the occasion? Oh, I just got out of a meeting for everyone in the mentorship program. They make you wear the uniform for that? It's not required, but it is expected. I can't hold back a chuckle. Guess they gotta get some use out of them, huh? That's probably it, yeah. It's good to see you, Chris. Ben and I are on our way to the fitness center. Would you like to join us? I'd love to, but I have some homework I need to finish. I figured someone with his figure would work out often. He must be one of those lucky few who are blessed with superhuman metabolisms. That's a shame. Well, good luck with that. Without giving it a second thought, Karina presses forward. Once she has her mindset on working out, it's really hard to take her attention away from it. Oh, Ben, do you have a moment? He calls out to me right as I'm about to follow Karina. Sure, I guess. I fold my arms and turn to face him. I was wondering, why hasn't Russell been to the lab lately? That's an out-of-the-blue question. Are you just barely noticing he's been gone? It's been 2 weeks since he's last showed up. I know that. I wasn't really in a position to ask, that's all. Huh? Hey, what's the holdup? Oh, nothing really. Do you know if you can get Russell to come back? It's about him? I was wondering what happened to that guy. They're both looking at me intently. Way to put me on the spot, Chris. I can't exactly do that right now, man. Why not? Gonna force it out of me, huh? We're not talking to each other anymore. That's why. Really? That's news to me. What happened? I shake my head at her. I'll tell you about it later. And turn my attention back to Chris. Well, it doesn't matter to you anyway. It's not like you two are friends, right? You didn't even want him in lab in the first place, so what gives? He goes quiet all of a sudden. No reason, really. I just had some things planned that I could have used his help on, but she's right, mate. Well, I'll let you get back to what you were doing. See you both on Monday. The shepherd shoves his hands in his pockets and walks away in the opposite direction we're heading. See you there, Chris. I don't say anything. That was certainly an awkward interaction. What else is new when it comes to that guy, though? We should really get going, Karina. Wouldn't want all the equipment taken before we get there, right? Right. Between dating Shay and now this, Chris is turned out to be a very difficult, a very difficult person than he seemed on first impression. I wonder what's really going on behind those glasses. My feet seem to grow heavier with each step in my jog. Maybe going with an incline on the treadmill was a bad idea. Just like last time, Karina seems to have no trouble at all. Full incline, ridiculous speed setting. Man, what happened after I moved anyway? Why don't you become an Olympian level runner? I can't. I'm vaguely aware that she's looking over at me. Ben! Oh my god! She quickly hopped off her treadmill and presses a couple of buttons on mine. To my relief, the machine's pace slows down and eventually comes to a complete stop. I'm hunched over with my hands on my knees. How the hell are you doing that, Karina? It's easy. All you have to do is press this button, then this one. No, not that. I gesture wildly at her treadmill, which is still running at full blast. I mean this. What the hell is even that? Like, oh. She shrugs her shoulders while taking a drink from her water bottle. I might be pushing it a little, I think. Huh? Just a little? I don't know. Running sort of became second nature to me. Maybe it's my weight or something, but lately it's been practically effortless. I see. She walks over to her machine and turns it off just like she did mine. Come on. I think I see a few yoga mats with our names on them. Alright. Follow her into the neighboring section of the building. Out of the corner of my eye, I swear I saw one of the staff members staring intently at Karina, but I shake my head and pay it no mind. We each take a mat from the shelf and lay them out on the floor. Phew. I could really use a breather after that insanity. So, started stretching out her legs. What a madman. I guess in this case, mad woman would be more appropriate. Tell me what happened with Russell. Can't believe I haven't heard about it yet. You're not supposed to keep your You're not supposed to keep secrets from your best friend, Bennett. Ouch, pulling the full name card, huh? You bet your candy ass. Now spill it. Alright. Sheesh. I start doing stretches too, now that I've caught my breath. It's a long story, though. Are you sure you're ready for this? Oh, that makes me want to hear it more. I let out a long sigh. I'm gonna have to figure out how to approach this. Karina's the kind that would lose her shit if she knew the real reason why I stopped talking to Russell. She'd probably want to hunt him down and cut off his balls or something. Okay, so him and I had an argument during the service trip. That's right, he was with us at Cambrian Valley. Now that I think about it, that was the last time I saw him. Was it bad? I stopped for a moment to think, then shake my head. No, it could have been a lot worse. We just had a difference of opinion on a few things. Let's just leave it at that, okay? It's because he found out you're gay, huh? What? I knew it. What a creep. God, it's 2018. Can't people get over their bigotry? Newsflash, boys can like boys and girls can like girls. There's nothing wrong with it. Love is love. It's the people who can't get with the program that are weird, not you. Don't listen to him, alright? I sat there staring at her dumbfounded. That's not what the argument was about, but okay. Thanks for the support. It wasn't? Sorry. Got a little carried away. Bigots make me so mad. It was a stupid argument. I've pretty much forgotten what it was about anyway. She's not going to be satisfied with that answer. I need to think of something quick. Bad enough to ruin your friendship, though. Well, whatever it is, it's in the past. Best to move on and not let it bother you, right? Yeah. Huh. The old Karina wouldn't have let it drop. Anyway, let's talk about something more fun. How has the school year been for you so far? Phew. It's a much easier topic. All things considered, it's been pretty good. Has it, though? I noticed you've been avoiding Bryan lately. Did something happen between you and him, too? Was it really that obvious? No, everything's totally fine now. We, talked it out a couple of days ago, and we're good. Oh, so something was wrong. Think fast, Ben. She'd never let you live it down if she finds out. Yeah, nothing serious, though. Just some fraternity shit, you know? Oh, that's right, you and him are rushing for one of the frats. I still don't get what you guys see in those things, but if it's what you want to do, then more power to you. I'm glad you worked out whatever your issue was. So am I. Is it hot in here? Why does it suddenly feel like I'm in the middle of a volcano? As for me, I've got a surprise to share with you. My ears twitch. This could go in a lot of different ways. So I kinda met this guy. No, don't tell me. You've gotta be kidding me. His name is Malcolm, and he's a total teddy bear. Oh, wow. Didn't you just break up with that gecko not too long ago? Ugh, that's ancient history, and you know it. Anyway, he's a grizzly bear, and we met a few days ago at the cafe. He's a biology major, and he's so cute. I mean, yeah, he could stand to lose a few pounds and maybe work out a bit. But he's, like, totally my dream guy. He's smart, funny, handsome. My mind slowly starts to filter out what she says as numbing white noise. Uh-huh. I'm serious, Ben. I think we have a connection that can't be broken. I have a real good feeling about it this time. Isn't that what you were saying about Ahmed? Ugh. She lightly nudges me in the shoulder. Can't you at least pretend to be happy for me? Sorry. You're right. Congratulations, Karina. I do my best to give her a genuine smile. I'd really like to meet him sometime. Thanks. That might be easy to arrange, actually. Are you free next weekend? As far as I know, yeah. Perfect. I've seen flyers all over campus talking about how the city's holding their annual marathon next Saturday. I already signed up for it. You should join me. Huh? A marathon? As in the kind where you go run for a mile around town for charity? Yeah. Malcolm's not exactly fit enough to participate, but he's willing to be there to cheer me on. We should totally do the run together. It'll be just like old times. I nod my head in agreement. Yeah, sounds like it could be fun. Would certainly help to get my mind off certain things. Perfect. I'll be able to introduce you to Malcolm then, too. Oh boy, sounds great. I give her a facetious thumbs up. He's nice, dude. I'm sure you're gonna like him. Anyway, you're gonna need to sign up for the marathon ASAP. Oh? Well, duh, it starts next weekend. The deadline is super soon, so don't slack off. I'll send you the website link, and when we get back to the dorm. You got it, boss. I'm glad you said yes. Hmm? It's gonna be nice doing something with just the two of us again. I promise this is gonna be real special, okay? Smile back at her. Just like old times. Help me. I lay in the snow, face to the side. My body shivers from the cold that surrounds me everywhere. Except my nose, where I see a pool of red forming in the white. Karina. I meekly call out for my best friend. She was walking down the hill, wasn't she? She'll notice I'm not with her, right? That's for trying to look through my telescope without my permission. Tears roll down my cheeks as I get up on my knees. I look up at the kid I thought was my friend. Jason, why? He shifts the heavy bundle over his shoulder and smirks. As the glasses slide down his nose, he uses a free hand to push them back up. You were always so stupid. Why does Karina even like you anyway? He stands over me, clearly proud of what he's done. Want to know a secret, Benny? His glasses are fogged up, and I'm aware he's staring right into my soul. I never liked you. Karina should have been with me, not you. But I... He pushes me back to the ground by putting a foot on my shoulder and shoving. I really had you going, didn't I? Just a nice guy who wanted to be your friend. Who invited you to his house every weekend to play video games. Who did homework together, had lunch and recess together. Who invited you and your girlfriend up here tonight so I could finally rid you once and for all. She's not my girlfriend. I've told you this before. He shakes his head in smug amusement. You're such a liar. You've always been such a liar. But I see right through you, you know. You think you're so special because everyone likes you? Because your daddy is a big shot journalist? Because your sisters are substitute teacher? Well, guess what? Someday, that's all gonna disappear. You're gonna be alone, afraid. The last thing I feel is a foot stomping into my face. And everyone will think you're crazy. That's not right. That's not how this went. I'll see you tomorrow, Eric. See you later, alligator. That's speciesist. I stick my tongue out and wave goodbye to my friend as I round around a corner. Man, why is the academy so huge? Been here for a semester already, and I still get lost. Despite looking forward to some time to relax, I make my way up the stairs towards the West Wing dormitories. I'm stopped in my tracks when I spot one of my roommates staring out the window. For some reason, my heart starts pounding. We've been rooming together for almost half a year. I'm still not used to how creepy this guy is. I wonder if I can sneak past him. Ben, is that you? Crap. Hey, Mikey, what's up? I struggle to maintain composure when he turns around in a snap. Come here. Take a look. My heartbeat races. I don't like the sound of this. Okay. I approach the spectacled figured carefully. Sorry. No sudden moves. Do you see it? Huh? He points to a section off to the side of the window. I faintly make out the sounds of chirping from the other side. It's a nest. He snorts and pushes up the glass on his nose. What about it? Where's their mother? The hairs on the back of my neck start to stand on end when I hear the latch on the window open. What are you doing? All he does is stare at me while he's with a smile as he reaches out and grabs one of the chicks. Mikey? Isn't life such a fragile thing? He holds the chirping baby up, fingers wrapped firmly around its body. We're all so vulnerable. My eyes widen when I realize what that glint behind his fogged glasses mean. All it takes is... I look away in horror as he wraps his other hand around the chicken. The chirping stops. What the fuck, man? I turn back, ready to sock the guy in the face, only to watch in despair as he tosses the limp remains out the window. We're all gonna die someday. You've got you got a real screw loose. Jesus fuck. I turn tail and I make for the stairs. This can't be allowed to slide. I have to tell one of the administrators. Well, what if I follow the floor when I feel something suddenly wrap its hands around my feet. Shit! My nose stings, and my eyes well up with tears. I think it might be broken. I roll over to face my assailant. Why do you fear death? My roommate slowly crawls his way over me. Mikey, what the fuck are you doing? Your sister's waiting for you. Why don't you jump out the window and meet her? His gaze burrows into my soul. This can't be right. I don't remember it like this at all. Come to me. Death comes for all. No, I... My heart pounds out of its chest while I gasp for air. The room's still spinning from the shock. After breathing for a couple minutes, I finally regained my composure. Another day, another nightmare. What else is new? I look over at my clock and see it's almost 8:30. As I'm getting out of bed, I quickly scan Zach's side of the room and see no trace of the dragon. Again, what else is new? Without wasting a moment, I drop to the floor and begin my morning stretches. I wonder if I should talk to somebody about my nightmares. I mean, there was that psychologist my dad took me to after Jess died. They seemed far more interested in stringing along sessions to get more money out of my rich father. Can't say I got much out of those either. What a waste of time. I suppose I could try Bryan, but I've got a good thing going on right now. I don't want to mess things up by bringing my personal baggage into it. We're just friends after all, right? With a sigh, I stand back up and wander over to my desk. I left a pile of textbooks on top of my laptop to remind me of the essay I still need to write for tomorrow. I thought literature class was supposed to be about reading, not writing. Oh well. I'll get to it once I'm washed up. I grab my shower supplies from beside the desk, take a fresh towel down from the closet, and make my way down the hall. It's been about an hour since I started working on the essay. I was looking forward to reading cool stories, not having to analyze them. Time to draw up every student's secret weapon. The power of bullshitting. Why, yes, the vase in this scene represents the fragility of life and everything it holds. And all it takes is a little... That's a weirdly morbid thought. Why did I randomly think about twisting a bird's neck right now? I shake my head violently to chase away the bad thought. Maybe I should go with another metaphor. I lean back in my seat and stare at the ceiling with both hands behind my head. The poster of Pike National Forest and the map of Colorado I have hanging on my wall stare down proudly at me. Even though I'm looking at it upside down, Zach's side of the room seems really lonely. He's got a very Spartan lifestyle by the looks of it. There's barely anything on his desk, besides his laptop, and he's definitely not the kind to decorate his walls with posters. To my surprise, after his somewhat messy first few days, he also keeps the side of the floor clean of any stray, dirty clothing. Which is more than I can say for my side. Feeling a little self-conscious about it, I kicked the pair of dirty underwear I'm looking at under the bed. Out of sight, out of mind. At least until laundry day. Hope I don't forget about it later. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen much of Zach at all this week. With Halloween coming up, you'd make a perfect ghost. We were doing so well too. What happened? It's because of the argument we had about Russell. I take a deep breath when the memory returns. I suppose I could have handled the topic with more grace. It doesn't help that he wasn't listening to reason, though. I just hope he wasn't too crestfallen after he went out to talk to him in person. Speaking of Russell, what's up with Chris asking about him yesterday? He sure was pushy about getting Russell to come back, but why would he do that? He knows about what Russell did, so why would he want him near his mentees? Just don't get it. Huh. Why is it that I believe in the rumor exactly? Where did I even hear it from in the first place? It was... I close my eyes and replay my memories from the first week of school. There has to be a good reason why I'd... Oh, that's right. It was that night that Zach and I had dinner together at the UC. He saw Chris and his mentor Sam talking and got super defensive for some reason. Wasn't it Blake who showed up? Wow, funny to think I've seen him before without realizing who he was. That's when things got weird, wasn't it? Started talking about Russell and how angry they were he was back. And Sam chimed in with the rapist accusation. It's not my train of thought and consider why this interaction stood out to me so much. What reason would those three have to lie about it when they're talking about it to each other? They all seem so really adamant about getting rid of Russell once and for all. Oh! What the hell? Was Chris trying to set Russell up for a confrontation or something? Is that why he asked me to get him to come back to lab? That seems drastically out of character for the Aussie. Yet, I've known guys like him that turn out to be more conniving than they were at first glance. A shiver runs down my spine when I remember one of my roommates at Bernard Academy. Mikey was a fucked up dude. I'm glad he got expelled. There was my childhood friend Jason. What a snake that guy turned out to be. It's no wonder Chris puts me on edge. He reminds me too much of people I'd rather forget. So what if it's the same thing here? What if Zach knows more about the situation than he lets on? He's local to Santa Lucia, after all. Maybe he's familiar with the story and what actually happened. That'll explain why he stood up for Russell so much when we talked about it. Man, poor Russell if that's the case. It must suck to have a group that's out to get you in a place you're supposed to feel safe. Wait a second, what am I thinking? I'm actually worried about my ex-friend? Even after everything I know? Or I guess what I thought I knew. Now I'm starting to second guess what happened between us on the overlook in Cambrian Valley. What if I'm wrong and Zach's right? It's a bit of a stretch, but I've never had any bad vibes from Russell. Not a single time that I was with him, in fact. To be honest, I would almost say he was... I think about the way he'd phrase certain things. How nonchalant he is about his health, and how he said he wanted to make at least one life better because he existed. I take a deep breath and really think hard about these scenarios. What if there's more to this story that I'm not getting? Like, it's a serious crime to be accused of. It's not like I haven't tried looking anything up about it, though. No matter what I search for online, I never get any relevant hits. It's almost as if it were memory hold. Assuming it even happened in the first place. But if there's no concrete evidence he did anything, why would the mentors be so adamant in their hatred for Russell? He said he used to be a part of the mentorship program too. And he did get kicked out of it, right? Or was it that he resigned? I lean forward in my chair and hold my head in my hands. I don't understand. There's a scenario I'm imagining in my head right now, but it just doesn't make sense. Everyone's acting so weird about it, and I have nobody to talk to for more information. Zach's ignoring me, Chris is involved in this mess, and like hell am I gonna bring this up to the administration? That just leaves Russell himself. I think again about how I assumed the worst of him as he stormed off at the Overlook that night in Cambrian Valley. If everyone you know believes you're guilty of something to the point where you're constantly being shunned and harassed, you didn't actually do the thing you're accused of. It really has a way on you. I shake my head. I can't stand this uncertainty. I thought I had an answer, but with everything that's happened, it comes flooding back in full force. I need to know what's going on. And this time, I'm not letting Russell get away without telling me the truth. I quickly scroll through my contacts and find Russell's number. Man, I'm glad I didn't delete it. Come on, pick up. You said it before, you've got nothing better to do on the weekends. The seconds tick by, feeling like hours. Eventually, the phone stops ringing and takes me to his voicemail box. Hey, Russell, it's Ben. I was, hoping I could talk to you sometime. It's important, so give me a call back when you get this. I didn't have much time to think of a message on the spot, so I hope that's good enough. I put the phone down and give my nerves a rest. Hopefully he gets the voicemail. Then again, what if he deleted my number? What if he has a filter on his inbox that erases messages from people not in his contacts? Honestly, that would kinda make sense. I can't imagine having an open inbox is fun, but I can't imagine having an open inbox is fun when you're a social pariah. Ugh. I don't think I can blame him on this one. What kind of messages would I get? Look at the freak with nightmares. I bet you're a schizo. You need to be in therapy or an asylum. And that's just the tame shit I can think of. I'd hate to come back to an inbox full of that. I let out a long sigh and grabbed my phone again. Russell told me back when we first met that he never answers a call from a number he doesn't recognize. I guess I should send him another text. Send him another text telling him who's calling. Hey Russell, it's Ben. Can we talk soon? Simple and to the point. Now, if it's anything like last time, I should be getting a return call in. No response. Damn it. No luck on this front, I guess. It seems like I'm gonna have to track him down in person, huh? I roll my head in frustration, then return my attention back to my computer screen. The essay I was working on beams back at me, clearly taking pleasure in reminding me that I still need to finish it. Stupid essay for a stupid story for a stupid class. Ugh. Why did I think taking a literature class was a good idea? Of course they were going to throw a bunch of writing assignments at me. What the hell else is a freaking university class going to do? I click minimize on the program in anger and decide to open the web browser. I've got the rest of the day to finish this trash. I think I can take a little break here and there, especially when my nerves are so frayed. I finished watching a half-hour video and stretched my arms. Whew. This is hard work. Who knew avoiding homework could be so exhausting? I roll my eyes with a smirk. Who am I kidding? I'm just being lazy at this point. Still, there are things I'd rather be doing right now. It's been a while since I checked my email. I wonder if Dad has sent a message yet. I absentmindedly navigate to the bookmarks on my web browser and click on my email service. And I get more than I bargained for. What the hell? The page loads. It loads in, and I see I have over 200 unread messages. All from the same source. All with the same header. Hello. My blood runs cold as I scroll down the list, and it's all the same. Hello. Hello. My free hand starts to shake. Who the fuck is this? Who hacked into my sister's account? Gah! If I wasn't convinced before, I'm definitely convinced now. Somebody's fucking with me. As I click through the individual messages, they all say the same thing in the email body. Hello. Well, they're certainly creative, aren't they? God, who does shit like this? They have to know what they're doing, right? Why use my sister, of all people, to get at me? And why me? What did I ever do? I pull my hair in frustration. Why is it that I can never catch a break? Why am I always haunted by shit outside of my control? Why can't I be a normal college student like everyone else? I close the web browser and take a couple meditative breaths. I'm giving them what they want, aren't I? Losing my shit like this. It's pathetic. Slap my cheeks and steel myself. The answer is simple. I have to block my sister's old account. Then they have no way to contact me. Maybe this is all a sign. I admit I haven't been dealing with everything in the most healthy way. What if this is the cosmos telling me I need to grow up and move on? Yeah. A very gentle way to do that, indeed. Fucking cosmic luck, that is what I have. Cursed by every possible thing that could go wrong, all inside one tiny skull. Ugh. I know I should talk to someone about this, but shake my head vigorously. Screw that. I've already given everyone more than enough time to think I'm crazy. I'd be insane to add onto that pile. Just gotta get my mind off it. With another deep breath, I get back to doing the thing I was supposed to be doing. I guess I'll take a hint, huh? I reach over to where I left my textbook open, down on my bed. One act down, two to go. My ears perk up when I hear my phone buzz on the table. I immediately change course and reach for it instead. That has to be Russell. I knew he'd text me back eventually. Could use a bit of relief after everything that just happened. Don't talk to me anymore. My heart sinks as I read what he has to say. I carefully place the phone back on the table, get up from my chair, and collapse down onto my bed. Grabbing the blanket off to the side, I bury my face into my pillow. And use it to muffle a scream. I returned to my room after grabbing dinner at the UC. Still no sign of Zach. What a surprise. He's probably going to show up right after I hit the sack like yesterday. Don't think I need the light creep in from the doorway, my friend. You're sneaky, but you can't hide much from a stressed out and nerve-fried roommate. I sit down at my chair and open my laptop again. First thing that pops up when everything loads is my word processor. Still have a ways to go. Especially after the nap that I took almost half the day. I close my eyes when I remember the reasons why I did that. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna catch much of a break today. The best thing for me to do is just put my nose to the grindstone and finish my work. I hope I have a better day tomorrow. And that is where I'm going to leave it off today. Wow, that was a lot to unpack, not gonna lie. I mean, I kind of knew Russell wasn't going to, be on good terms with him. Ben was, obviously caught up in a, shitty situation, and yeah, fuck. I really do hope Russell comes back to the picture, because I really liked Russell. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, Because I do believe with recent updates, there actually is a second option. Back when he called you back for the grocery store, so maybe there might be a change of course if you pick the other option. Who knows? But with that said, I guess Ben and Bryan are FWBs. Kind of saw that coming in a way. I thought it was gonna be a bit more dramatic. I thought Ben was gonna be more, more of a jerk, because he has actually snapped at Bryan before over his own issues. So I was a little surprised by that, but also kind of relieved, because I really did not want another Ben has burned another bridge situation. That would have sucked. But yeah, and we're seeing more about the nightmares, and I'm kind of curious. There's clearly some kind of childhood trauma that he's dealing with, and it's I feel like it's a weird mix of everything. It's kind of implied that his sister died in an accident. He had a fucked up roommate, and it seems like he used to be bullied by his best friend and shit. So he clearly has some trust issues going on here, and I'm kind of curious where this is all going to lead to. But with that said, we'll be continuing September 25th next time. So see you all later. Bye.